Brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. There's a couple of North Carolinians from Concord. Ish Smith and Kemba Walker keeps on keeping on. He has been dynamic in his 7th pro year. 23 points. Going to play without protection on the chompers to begin the game.
So many guys worry about the handshakes and all the pregame rituals with their teammates. They forget their
on Martin Luther King Day a month ago. Andre Drummond off the window. Well, that would be a Hornets all-time record if he'd done it in a Hornets uniform. Here's Smith from the free throw line.
Come in struggling. Do not give them any confidence or rhythm, especially shooting the basketball in your building.
Marvin gets
away from Blake Griffin with a live dribble.
Smith gets inside and scores.
Defensively, you're thinking he wants to pass the basketball, and he looks up. He's got a clear lane to the basket like that.
This is a Detroit team a little bit short-handed. They've been playing for a large chunk of season without Reggie Jackson. Follow up by...
It's close to coming back, but I think the trade also weakened Detroit's bench.
Griffin got behind it. Batum finds the streaking Dwight Howard. Hornets with numbers, 4-on-2. Kemba the open man. Dwight Howard, how do you do? Batum, last minute, sneaks into MK. Ones, converted three-point plays. Griffin gets the benefit of the doubt.
Shooting the basketball.
Batum again to Howard. Just been tremendous for Nick, and the Hornets have been getting off to magnificent starts and really haven't looked back over the last couple of games. Tap change for Detroit. James Ennis into the game for the first time, and Batum dialing. Langston Galloway also in for a first time for Detroit. Carter Williams.
Weak side, strong side cut.
6 assists already for Batum. Carter Williams got it from behind. Loose. And
you really don't know whether the official is watching to actually see that, but you can't take the chance.
On the run out, this is Ennis. Got the under parlay here in our first quarter. Hornets lead is 10. Kaminsky! Hornets shooting close to 60% in our first quarter. Drummond rolling, doesn't get the roll. Hornets have plenty of time. Jeremy Lamb off the window. Just getting started second quarter. It's Lamb, Zeller, Carter Williams, Kaminsky, and Travion Graham playing together. Oh, Cohen! College Player of the Year. Jameer Nelson, Frank Kaminsky, both at that distinction. Travion, corner three. Big Frank straight on three. Oh my. Hornets.com for details.
Good defensive pressure on that possession, and then you come up with the hustle 50-50 ball, and it leads to good things like...
Bring back Kemba Walker, is that a good idea? Hornets playing so well without him. He dominated the second quarter. A bucket by
this, it takes him off the ball offensively, and sometimes when you're off the ball, you can get lost. Carter Williams.
Hornets have numbers. This is a 4-on-2. Lamb the open look. Bottoms!
He had Kemba on his far right. He looked that way, looked off the defense because he knew he had a shooter Lamb on his left. Put more options in and just not playing good basketball, just not finding ways to score.
Ish Smith, minutes for Ish. He's made 3 of 4 shots. Kemba. 3!
For that 3, dancing around the screen set by Howard.
Hornets have hit 6 3-pointers. Kemba, deep 3. Heading in the right direction. Blake Griffin.
And that's big when I always said coaches can get the ball in the spots to the player that they want.
Missed a shot.
This 32 points in the paint for Charlotte. The Pistons only have 30. Now they have 30.
Now he's trying to close out on Kemba. That puts Dwight on Griffin. And Dwight with the left hand flips it. Long 2 for Griffin. He's been trigger happy. Already 10 shots. MKG wins the race down the floor. Largest lead of the Hornets season. They're up by 30.
Play pays off with 3.
Hornets had 67 in the first half in Washington on Friday. They've got 68 right now. Gerald Wallace would have worn proudly.
Come on, upgrade that guy, man. What's our?
It's vintage. 26. And the ball poked away. So life for Detroit. Ennis scores in transition over there. 9 times playing professional basketball, won the Greek League.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
3 times. It was a Euro champion. Oh, leading the way.
Oh. No UConn?
Well, no ACC.
Oh, ACC. Okay.
Natties, Southern Mississippi, Florida State. Oh, wow. You see what Andre Drummond's doing, dribbling that ball?
Oh.
To graduate college. And for those of you who don't know, that is where Kevin Durant is from.
Hornets have really found a flaw in the Pistons pick and roll coverage. No.
Detroit playing with some pride. They've cut it down to 22, make it 20. In the rebounding category, he is 1 away from tying Bob has 1996-97. They came out with the top 50 players of all time. Stanley Johnson.
Good minutes here as we're halfway through this third.
For Detroit. Five for 13 shooting the basketball. The Hornets have only made 3 shots this entire quarter. Make it 4!
Drummond, Nick, again with the right pass. Perfect position.
Oh. Drummond with the left hand. Lamb. Kemba off the window.
Oh.
Drummond working really hard. Kaminsky. Great to see.
A couple of guys that needed a break. Thought he was getting a little heavy leg. Frank Kaminsky was one of those guys. Man, as he looked refreshed.
Since badges of all time.
Yeah.
I think he got his mojo back.
Well, he definitely got it with that suit he had on while he was getting his number retired. See that? Still all just on top of their game in Detroit.
Drummond working against Cody Zeller this time. Originally from hard-earned Mount Vernon, New York. Hey! Carter Williams, Batum, Zeller, Lamb, Kaminsky, the 5 on the floor for the Hornets. Jeremy takes the line right now. Hornets trying to win their 4th in a row, and then they've got Emetich. They sent him down to New Orleans.
Yep. They've already beaten the Hornets earlier in the year.
Oh, Carter is coming on the heels of the 6 threes that he made Friday night in D.C. Blake Griffin.
He certainly does. I was thinking the same thing.
He was 32 forever in L.A. with the Clippers. Jeremy Lamb. It's good to see it.
16 of them from behind the arc.
16
on the floor if they want to get back in the game. So they've got to turn up the pressure. Clock's starting to be a factor.
Carter end up being tied, which is a real possibility with just 22 games after today remaining in the season.
And Eric Spoelstra
left. He had a good game. Finishes with 11 points. Made 3 3-pointers. Malik Monk's going to get 6
feet.
Dwight Bikes showing some
of his restricted minutes limit. He's trying to get his endurance back up. You know, you missed 8
points for Cody. Turns the corner. That's his 3rd field. Oh, maybe Malik knocking it. Dwayne will pass on the basketball. Ellenson. He told me his high water mark is 6 feet. So no.
6 feet.
That's still great, yeah.
I got a little trivia question for you, Eric.
Sure.
Step 2, who is Luke Kennard dating?
Hornets have led by as many as 32. And the Hornets, for the first time this season, have a 4-game winning streak. We still have Hornets Live, the post-game.